So if it were the case that shortly after the inauguration next year, there was an opportunity for you to sit down with the new president, and that president said, Professor Bacevich, tell me the 3 things that I should most urgently, most concretely take under consideration, or 4 or 5 or whatever it might be. What would your answer to that new president be?
Well, I think number one, I'd say, Mr. President, it's clear that the 21st century is going to be an Asian century. That the prospects of avoiding the catastrophes of the 20th century will depend on our ability to orchestrate some modicum of stability in East Asia as these new powers like China and India take their place on the world stage. It's not going to be easy to persuade China, India, Korea, Japan, the United States to learn to live with one another. Not in peace and harmony, but at least coexistence. That is, I think, an urgent priority. The second priority is climate change. I mean, so far there's been rhetoric. There's been a great deal of, in a sense, public education. So we're far more aware of this threat than was the case even, I think, 10 years ago. But we need effective global action if we're going to be able to dampen the effects of climate change. And then the third one, I think, would be this part of the world, the greater Middle East, where, Mr. President, you need to acknowledge the failure of this war. Only if you're willing to acknowledge this military failure, then is it going to be possible for you to begin a dialogue about alternative courses of action that might actually produce more positive results than everything that we've done up to this point.